Yo, this is Etano Plays Final Fantasy 1. The next chapter in my Let's Play saga. After Saki Densetsu 3, we are going to play the first game in a very, very popular series. This is the first game in the series, originally released in Japan in December of 1987. Yeah, that's a long time ago. It also got a North American release in 1990 in July, but this game never saw the light in Europe before its first remake that was called Final Fantasy Origins on PlayStation that came in 2003-2004. Luckily though, we got another remake that I also own on the Game Boy Advance that came in 2004. Called Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls. They also had a brand new, or should we say 4 brand new, post-endgame dungeons. And here we have the PSP version that I'm playing right now, that came in 2007-2008, which has improved graphics over the remake of Final Fantasy 1 for PlayStation and Game Boy Advance, and it has all the old endgame content based from Dawn of Souls. Now, this game as well came on the mobile devices in 2010 on the iOS and 2012 for Windows Phone and Android. So, I chose Final Fantasy 1 because this was the first game in the popular series that is now going to be coming soon, number 15 on PlayStation 4. And I don't know if it's going to come to PC and Xbox One as well, but hopefully. And as you all know, Final Fantasy 7 is going to get a remake that will be coming on PS4 at least soon. I'm expecting that to be coming in 2017 to mark the 20th anniversary of the game's release on PlayStation. Now you might be wondering, am I going to do a Let's Play of this game just like I did with Pokemon, like I will do Final Fantasy 2 next, and 3, then 4, and 5, and all the way up to, I don't know, 13? No, I won't. Because that is just what I do with Pokemon. But I will do Let's Play of the other Final Fantasy games though, except Final Fantasy 9 because I've already done a non-commentary playthrough which you can find on my channel. So, with that in mind, let's get this started. Final Fantasy 1. So first, when you start a game, you'll be asked what language you want to choose. You have Japanese Kana, Japanese, or English. We'll of course choose English. Now come the choice. You have to assign your 4 characters. Yes, you get to choose the 4 characters from the very beginning. And you can choose the names of the characters, and you can choose the class. And there's no limitations on the amount of people of a class. You can have all characters of one class if you want, or 3 of one class and 1 of one class, and, well, basically, you decide. But the classic order that we have already here, with the Warrior, Thief, White Mage, and Black Mage, will be my team. But you can choose others as well. Let's just go through these other characters. So we have the Warrior. You can use a wide array of weapons and armor, and it's basically the tanking character of the group. You have the Thief that can run around successful opponents. He's very fast, agile, can hit hard, and can also sprint outside of dungeons, which is pretty cool. The Monk is bare knuckle fighter, cannot equip weapons, but has raw physical power, and in the end part of the game he will do a lot of damage. We have the Red Mage, which can do black and white magic. Not the best of the spells, but it's more of an all-arounder. It can cast spells, it can heal, and it can do some physical damage. That's better than the black and white mage. It's just not excelling as well in the black and white mage category as the white and black mage. Of course, the White Mage, the one with all the healing and White Mage powers. Not very physically strong, but can do its things. And you have, of course, the Black Mage, that is the primary spellcaster in the group. Now, I'll be playing with basically this lineup that we have already from before: Warrior, Thief, White Mage, and Black Mage. Now, let's go for the names of the characters. So, of course, I am Satano, so what better name to pick than Satano? That's me. And as you saw there, it's 6 character limited, so if you have names that are longer than 6 characters, you are for trouble. So character number 2, I'll be calling him Danny, just like the rival I have in my Pokemon Go Let's Play, which you can find on my channel. Now comes a little cool thing. A lot of people have been wondering in Final Fantasy 1 regarding the white mage, because all the other characters in the selection here are male. But people are wondering, is the white mage a male or is it a female? Well, the character has been proven by the developers that this is indeed a female. I'm gonna choose the name of what I usually call my female characters in the World of Warcraft that I play. So she's gonna be called Milda. M-I-L-D-A. And then also add the H. And that's how the group will be. Looking cool. And we are ready to go. So we press start. Then you have to make sure there's no turning back here, at least from the very beginning. You can change the name later, but you can't change class. So let's get ready. This is Final Fantasy 1. The world lies shrouded in darkness. The winds die. The seas rage. The earth decays. But the people believe in the prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. And in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. And that's it. And here we are. So this is basically how we start the game. There's no background story of our characters, there's no, should we say, story that will come about the characters, which is a bit unusual of Final Fantasy, but that's just how Final Fantasy 1 is. And this is how we begin. And here we have the menu. You can see the characters here, you have names, you have everything you need to know basically. Equipment, which is pretty basic. No magic we haven't learned yet, but we'll fix that soon. You have the crystals in the middle that shows how many crystals we have. We have world map, the timer, and the amount of money we have, and of course save. There we go. Configuration. And let's just put that to 3. Cursor with control, window color, bestiary, and with settings and everything. And dash, I'll put that straight on. On. There we go. Now let's begin. The first thing we'll do is to head straight up here. This is Cornelia Castle. This is where we're gonna go first. Let's talk to this guard on top here. The king is searching for the prophesied warriors of light. Those crystals! You must see the king at once! Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? There we have them. It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. Yet they stand before us with the crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you not rescue my daughter, Sarah? Garland A knight once in His Majesty's service has abducted Prince Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to slay the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. I have heard that you wish to journey to the continent of our north. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a sign of my gratitude. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me. So there we go. We've been given our first task in this very game. That is to help the King of Cornelia get his daughter back from a guy called Garland. And that if we do that, he will rebuild a bridge that allows us to travel further north to our main objective. So yeah, the main objective in this game is to collect the 4 crystals. The crystal of earth, crystal of fire, crystal of water, and the crystal of wind. Then we can go and battle the ultimate enemy and the game will be done. Sounds pretty easy, right? Well, it's not gonna be that easy, but that's basically how the game begins. You can go around, you can talk to guards, and you can do whatever you want, meaning in the first part. But the thing you should do at least is to go to back to town and buy some new equipment. So with that, let's just do that right away. So we are in Cornelia. We have in for going in like your other role-playing games. We have this shop, weapon shop. You see, the weapons here are very cheap. They're just the basic gear. So you see here, the equal sign means that it has the same stats as what you have. No gains, no loss. No need to buy. And you see they have the sign up, means that it is a gain for your character. Same with these ones. So what you want to do here is to buy 2 rapiers. You want to buy 1 battle hammer. And that's it. You need to buy more. You could buy a staff as well, but the white mage already has a staff, so you just want to give that to the black mage. You go to the armor shop and you buy some more armor. You buy the chainmail for the warrior, the leather armor for the thief, and we don't need to buy clothes because they already have that. Let's equip these new things. So you can do it manually by just changing your equipment like this, or just go to optimal. There you go. Now we have one more thing to do. In this game you buy magic, but there are 4 magics of every level. So you have to think about what you want to buy. If you go to the magic field, you see that there are 3 magic spells, and there are 3 levels. The levels will be unlocked as you level up in fighting monsters and bosses and so on. But you see there are 3 spots, 1, 2, 3, but there are 4 spells, so you need to decide what spells you want to use. And then we have fire, sleep, focus, and thunder. I will go with fire, sleep, and thunder because focus is not very important. And you have to choose who will learn the spell. You give that, of course, to the black mage. Because he's the only one that has his hands raised, because he's the only one who can cast spells, at least for now. We will learn sleep, and we will learn thunder. Now we can't learn focus now, because we don't have room. That's just how it is. But you can sell your spells and learn other spells if you want to, but I suggest you just keep like this. Now we have the white mage. You see, the white mage is the one hands up. We want to have cure for sure. Then we can have Dia, protect, or blink. I will actually go with Dia for this, for the early start, and I'll go with protect. Blink is also pretty decent, but I will go with these, simply because you don't really have any power to do damage to multiple targets this early in the game. So if you fight undead foes, you want to be able to throw Dia and do a lot of damage to all undead foes. Last we have the item shop. Here we have potions, antidotes, phoenix downs, and sleeping bags. Of course we cannot really afford much here, but let's just go with this. You see this dancer here? Later in the game, if you're stuck and don't know where to go, speak with this dancer and this one will tell you basically the direction of where you should be heading. Very important nice to know. She knows exactly where you should be going and where you should be traveling next. Hi there, I'm a dancer. What's that? You wanna dance with me? Yeah, so she doesn't say anything now, but she will say after we have rescued Princess Sarah from Garland. That's basically it. Now let's do a little fighting for this part. Next time we'll go for Garland. Let's do some fighting now. This is the classic first enemy of Final Fantasy 1, the goblins. So you have some you can choose here. Attack, magic, defend, items, quick, and flee. So let's go with attack. Choose one little attack. Same for the other ones. And here we go. Now, as you see, the warrior hit almost as hard as a thief, except he hit twice. Now the agility here increases the amount of times you can hit with a weapon for more damage. But the warrior itself has a higher hit per hit. But we gain some XP, we get some money, and we can continue. These were of course just regular enemies here. We have some more enemies you can fight. But these ones are just very simple, just to give you some basics. 5 goblins. Let's throw out some spells as well. Let's see how we do when we throw, let's say we protect Black Mage. Let's have the Black Mage do fire damage to this one. Yeah, that's pretty good. You see my character is glowing yellow, that means the character has increased defense from Protect. And as long as the glow is on, Protect is active. If I were to die, it will be glowing away. Or if it just goes away, it means the spell is no longer in effect. Let's just keep on going here. Let's finish these enemies off. The white mage and black mage doesn't really hit hard. That's well, not just nice spell. We're just going to do one more so we can get a level up. 4 goblins. Oh, that was enough. That's good. There we go. So we go level up on the characters. Will tell you how much stats you gain. You get 28 HP, that's a lot. Let's look at how much HP I have now. 35, and I got 28 more. I almost got double health. Got increased strength. Danny goes about 25 health, he got strength and luck. Milda goes up and gets 24 and 16 MP, intelligence increased. Steven gets 1 health only, 17 MP, but he gains intelligence. Now you see the difference here. Look at the health here. White Mage has pretty good health, and same with Warrior Thief. Look at them with Black Mage, he gained 1 health. That's very, very little. And that's just how the game is. Let's see how our new stats will be in effect now. Let's actually let's hit the tunnel. That's better. Well, we just finish off these enemies. That's nice. that's basically how we do it in the basics of Final Fantasy 1. And that means I'm also going to be calling it for now. This has basically been the very first part of Final Fantasy 1. For the next time we're gonna go and save Princess Sarah from Garland to get this bridge on the right side of the screen here to be rebuilt. So if you have any feedback on Let's Play or discuss this game, then leave a comment below this video. If you want to be notified when I upload more parts and other stuff on my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.